there. But as it pertains to one return, we could quite possibly have one of the greatest returns in the NFL. Patrick Mahomes, ladies and gentlemen, is throwing the football with no pads on. That's a great thing right now. That's great news. He's actually, as according to head coach Andy Reid, he is in phase 2. And on phase 2, technically in the NFL, if this is during the regular season, phase 2 is basically where you're able to practice, but you're not allowed to have any pads, no contact. So you're just kind of out there, just running the field, running on the bike, getting your motions in, working on your mechanics without the pads on and stuff like that, without weights. Excuse me. And then from there, you go into the next phase, which is getting ready to come back on the floor, come back on the field. But here's the thing: we are in May, and he's in phase 2. And per Andy Reid, as everything is properly progressing, we could quite possibly see Patrick Mahomes week 1 in the NFL. I believe he's going to be ready for training camp. I think he will be ready for training camp. I know they have Justin Fields. They have Justin Fields as a backup. Hey, he might very well be just that. Because if Patrick Mahomes is on this pace right now, and even so, if that, he might come into training camp preseason, he may not play. They might put him on the PUP list. They could possibly first 4 weeks give him just a little bit extra time because they believe that they'll be able to move forward with Justin Fields for the first 4 weeks. So we could, but regardless of the fact, between September and October is where we could see Patrick Mahomes back on the football field. If that is the case, mind you, they just got Kenneth Walker III. So now the Chiefs have a wonderful running back. I think the receiving core is decent enough for a Patrick Mahomes return. We could see the Chiefs back into the playoff picture. We could very well see that. Now, give a couple shout outs real quick. Nico, how have you been? It's been a while. Good to see you. So we are back every week. I'm a little late. I was supposed to be here yesterday, but baby girl got sick at school, so I had to switch plans. And Wednesday, so I had to switch plans to Friday. So we are here, but we are back every Wednesday right now. And then when the regular season comes in, we are going to go 2 shows because we got a lot to talk about when the regular season comes around. I hope you got a lot of questions. So yeah, I like that. We will talk about that. Bring your questions up. We will talk about that as we progress. Is he going to be? Let's see that. Let's see if Pat Mahomes is back to 100% for 2026 season. Is he going to be the same level as Josh Allen? Guys, this is a great question. This is an outstanding question because there's one simple answer. Hell no. He's gonna be on a level greater than Josh Allen. Josh Allen, okay, does not have the resources to even tie the shoes of a man like Patrick Mahomes. Let Josh Allen just make it to the Super Bowl before we even talk about levels. He's gonna surpass Josh Allen. I don't give a damn. No, I don't care what nobody say. Oh no, he is gonna be on a level past Josh Allen. The man is already past Josh Allen. There's no level Josh Allen could reach that is on par with Patrick Mahomes. Oh, hell no. We not know. Josh Allen lost to one of the greatest defensive coaches in the NFL, as mind you, okay, because this guy was honest about this roster with this quarterback, and he got fired. No. Oh, no. There's no way in hell Patrick Mahomes will be on the same level as Josh Allen. He will be past Josh Allen on so many levels when he returns. Oh, no. Nah. I'm not even worried about it. No. Here's how much so I'm not worried about it. So the Raiders went ahead and got Kirk Cousins, right? Now, Mendoza should not play at all this year. I hope Kirk Cousins does well enough that he plays the entire season. However, he ain't winning in that division. Do you know what Kirk Cousins' record is against the Chiefs? 0-4. You think that's not going to continue? It will. Because one of those games will be on primetime. And we know what Kirk Cousins does on primetime. Okay. And I'm a Kirk Cousins fan, so we know the truth. Now, let's keep that going. Against the Denver Broncos, he's 2-2. Won't be that this year. Probably 1-1. Let's see. And then against the Chargers, he's 2-3. So he doesn't even have, as a quarterback who's been in the league a long time, he doesn't even have a winning record in the division that he's about to go play in. And that division ain't fun, okay? That division is not fun. You are dealing with Patrick Mahomes. You are dealing with Harbaugh. You are dealing with Bo Nix and his coach. Okay, there's a lot going on in that division, okay? So the Raiders aren't going to make too much noise this year. They're not supposed to. Patrick Mahomes will on his return. So much so, I have Patrick Mahomes in a higher place in the playoffs than I have the Bills. I think the Bills might make it. And if they do, they get knocked out in the first round. So sorry. Not with a new head coach. Not with unless this head coach is about to come in with this Bills team. Here's the key. He has to come in with this Bills team, current roster and all. And this Bills team that's already technically been established, been to the playoffs, been to a conference champion, but ain't won one. He ain't been there, but he ain't won one. Okay. You have to understand, this same squad is going to go under a new head coach, new offense, new defense. And you're telling me they just going, this head coach in 1 year, you going to the Super Bowl? Nah. I ain't never heard nothing like that before in my life. No. 2 years, maybe. 2 years. Not in your first year with the team. No. Who are you? Who are you that makes you better than 32 other ones that you finna just waltz into the Super Bowl just because Josh Allen's your quarterback? Oh, hell no. I could do this all day. Nico, that was a great question. That really was a great question. But no levels at all. No levels at all. He's going to stay at the same level. Patrick Mahomes about to be on another one. I'm so sorry.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.